Imagine a courtroom. A judge presides. He is stern but fair. This was Thomas Troward's life. He lived in a world of laws and logic, but Troward was more than just a judge. He was a thinker. He questioned the nature of reality. He explored the power of the mind. Troward delved into the world of New Thought. This philosophy intrigued him. It offered a new way of seeing the world. New Thought stressed the power of thought. It proposed that our minds could shape our reality. Troward was captivated by these ideas. He began to write. He shared his insights with the world. His words resonated with many. One such follower was Genevieve Behrend, who later became a prominent figure in the New Thought movement herself, carrying Troward's legacy forward. Troward's writings were groundbreaking. He blended his legal mind with philosophical insights. He argued that our thoughts are potent forces. They can influence our experiences. This idea resonated deeply with people. His most famous work, the Edinburgh Lectures on Mental Science, became a cornerstone of New Thought. In this book, Troward explored the power of the subconscious mind. He argued that by understanding its workings, we could unlock our true potential. Troward's ideas were revolutionary. They challenged traditional views of the mind and reality. They could shape their destinies through the power of thought. Troward's work spread rapidly, influencing countless individuals seeking personal growth and spiritual understanding. In this exploration of Thomas Troward's life and work, we will delve into the mind of this remarkable man. We will uncover the experiences that shaped his worldview. We will examine the key concepts that formed the foundation of his philosophy. Join us as we journey through the life and legacy of Thomas Troward. We will explore his impact on New Thought and beyond. Troward's story is a testament to the power of ideas. It shows how one person's thinking can influence generations. His work offers timeless wisdom. It is as relevant today as it was over a century ago. Let us begin by stepping back in time. Thomas Troward was born in Punjab, India, in 1847. His father was a high-ranking British officer. This meant that Thomas grew up in a world of order and discipline. These values would later influence his thinking. At a young age, Thomas moved to England. He attended school there. He excelled in his studies. He showed a keen intellect and a thirst for knowledge. He was particularly drawn to philosophy and metaphysics. After completing his education, Troward followed in his father's footsteps. He pursued a career in law. He joined the British Civil Service. He was assigned to India. Troward's legal career flourished. While Troward excelled in the legal profession, his mind continued to explore deeper questions. He was drawn to the mysteries of life and consciousness. He began to study various philosophical and spiritual traditions. His legal work, while seemingly rigid, also sparked his curiosity about the nature of reality. He observed the power of thoughts and beliefs in shaping people's actions. He saw how legal interpretations could vastly alter outcomes. Troward delved into the works of Eastern philosophers. He studied the teachings of Hinduism and Buddhism. He was particularly interested in the concept of karma. This idea resonated with his sense of justice. He also explored Western philosophy. He sought to reconcile their ideas with his own experiences. As Troward delved deeper into his studies, he began to formulate his own ideas about the nature of reality and the power of the mind. He was particularly drawn to the emerging New Thought movement. New Thought, with its emphasis on the creative power of thought, resonated with Troward's own observations. He saw a connection between the principles of New Thought and his understanding of universal laws. He began to write. He shared his insights in essays and articles. He argued that thoughts have real power. He believed they could shape our experiences. Troward's writings began to attract attention. His legal background gave him a unique perspective. Despite his growing interest in philosophy and New Thought, Troward didn't abandon his legal career. He continued to serve as a judge. However, his writings began to influence his work. He saw the law not just as a set of rules, but as an expression of underlying principles. He believed that true justice stemmed from an understanding of these principles. He incorporated his evolving worldview into his legal decisions. Troward's dual role as a judge and a New Thought writer fascinated people. He became known as the Philosopher-Judge. He bridged the gap between the seemingly disparate worlds of law and spirituality. This unique perspective would become a hallmark of Troward's work. In 1904, Thomas Troward delivered a series of lectures in Edinburgh, Scotland. These lectures, later published as the Edinburgh Lectures on Mental Science, would become his most influential work. They formed the cornerstone of his philosophy and cemented his place as a leading figure in the New Thought movement. The Edinburgh Lectures presented Troward's core ideas in a clear and accessible way. He began by exploring the nature of the universe. He argued that it was not a random collection of matter. It was a unified field of intelligence. He called this intelligence universal mind. According to Troward, this universal mind was the source of all creation. It was the power behind everything that existed. It was constantly creating and recreating. He argued that humans, as expressions of this universal mind, also possessed incredible creative power. Troward went on to explain how this creative power worked. He argued that our thoughts were real forces. One of Troward's most impactful ideas was the concept of the law of attraction. This law, simply put, states that like attracts like. Troward explained that our thoughts, being forms of energy, attract corresponding experiences into our lives. He argued that if we consistently focused on negative thoughts, we would attract negative experiences. Conversely, if we cultivated positive, constructive thoughts, we would attract positive experiences and opportunities. Troward emphasized that this law was not about wishful thinking or denying the existence of challenges. It was about understanding the power of our thoughts to shape our reality. He urged his readers to become conscious creators of their lives. Troward's teachings went beyond the material realm. He delved into the depths of human potential. He argued that within each individual resided a spark of the divine, a connection to the universal mind he so often spoke of. He believed that true power came not from external circumstances, but from within. It came from aligning oneself with the universal mind. He taught that by recognizing our inherent divinity, we could access unlimited potential. Troward emphasized the importance of intuition, creativity, and spiritual insight. He encouraged individuals to look beyond the limitations of their physical senses and tap into the wisdom of their higher selves. Beyond the Edinburgh lectures, Troward wrote extensively on various aspects of New Thought philosophy. His other notable works include the Door Lectures on Mental Science, the Creative Process in the Individual, and the Law and the Word. In these works, he delved deeper into specific concepts, exploring topics like the nature of consciousness, the power of belief, and the spiritual basis of health and well-being. Troward's writings, though penned over a century ago, continue to resonate with readers today. His insights into the power of thought, the law of attraction, and the importance of self-discovery remain relevant in our modern world. His work offers a timeless guide to personal growth, spiritual awakening, and conscious living. Thomas Troward's work didn't just influence individuals, it sparked an entire movement. His ideas, particularly those expressed in the Edinburgh Lectures on Mental Science, became foundational to the development of the science of mind, a branch of New Thought that emphasizes the practical application of spiritual principles. Troward's concept of the universal mind, a singular intelligent source from which all creation stems, resonated deeply with early science of mind thinkers. This idea provided a unifying principle, suggesting that humanity was not separate from the divine, but rather an integral part of it. He emphasized that this universal mind, being inherently intelligent and creative, was constantly responding to thought. This concept, that our thoughts held creative power and could influence the universe around us, became a cornerstone of science of mind teachings. Troward's emphasis on understanding these spiritual principles in a clear, logical manner also resonated with the scientifically minded individuals drawn to the science of mind movement. Ernest Holmes, founder of religious science, acknowledged Troward's profound influence on his work. Holmes saw Troward's writings as significant to understanding spiritual principles. He integrated Troward's concepts, like the universal mind and creative power of thought. Holmes believed these principles could transform lives, achieving health and fulfillment. The science of mind developed into a comprehensive system of spiritual teachings. Several of Troward's key concepts resonated particularly strongly within the science of mind movement. His idea of spiritual prototyping, the notion that our thoughts create a spiritual blueprint that the universe then manifests, became a core teaching. This concept emphasized the importance of holding a clear mental image of desired outcomes, aligning one's thoughts and emotions with that vision, and having faith in the creative power of the universe to bring it to fruition. Troward's teachings on the law of attraction, while not originating with him, were further popularized and integrated into science of mind teachings. The science of mind, drawing upon Troward's emphasis on the interconnectedness of all things, stressed the importance of recognizing the inherent unity between ourselves and the universal mind. This understanding fostered a sense of interconnectedness and encouraged individuals to approach life with greater compassion and understanding. Troward's work, while over a century old, continues to influence and inspire individuals and movements seeking to understand and harness the power of the mind. His ideas have transcended their origins in New Thought, permeating various fields, including self-help, personal development, and spirituality. The Science of Mind movement, with its roots firmly planted in Troward's teachings, stands as a testament to the enduring impact of his work. His concepts, once considered radical, have become more mainstream, influencing how we view the mind, its capabilities, and the nature of reality itself. Troward's legacy reminds us that our thoughts are not mere abstractions, but potent forces capable of shaping our experiences. His work encourages us to approach life with a greater sense of awareness, responsibility, and intention, recognizing the creative power we possess to shape our reality and contribute to a better world. Genevieve Behrend was already on a quest for knowledge and spiritual understanding when she encountered the work of Thomas Troward. Drawn to his clear explanations of complex metaphysical concepts, she felt a deep resonance with his teachings on the power of the mind. Living in early 20th century America, Behrend sought answers to life's profound questions. Troward's writings, particularly the Edinburgh Lectures on Mental Science, offered her a framework for understanding the nature of reality and the potential of human consciousness. Intrigued by his ideas, she embarked on a journey to deepen her understanding. In 1912, Behrend traveled to England, seeking to learn directly from the source. Under Troward's tutelage, a Transformative Apprenticeship. From 1912 to 1914, Genevieve Behrend was Thomas Troward's only personal student. This period profoundly shaped her understanding of New Thought principles. Troward shared his insights generously, recognizing her sharp intellect. Behrend delved into the creative power of thought and the law of attraction. She absorbed his teachings, embodying the principles. Troward encouraged her to apply the teachings and develop her own understanding. Behrend's contributions to New Thought. Inspired by Troward, Genevieve Behrend shared his wisdom. She became a respected teacher and author in the New Thought movement. In 1921, she published Your Invisible Power, simplifying Troward's ideas. Her book emphasized visualization, affirmations, and mental discipline. Behrend's work made Troward's teachings accessible to a wider audience. A shared legacy. The enduring impact of Troward and Behrend. The relationship between Thomas Troward and Genevieve Behrend exemplifies the power of mentorship. Troward found in Behrend a dedicated student eager to carry his legacy forward. Behrend honored her mentor by making his teachings accessible to everyday life. Their shared legacy is evident in the enduring popularity of their writings. Their work serves as a testament to the transformative power of understanding mind and consciousness. Over a century after his death, Thomas Troward's ideas continue to resonate with remarkable clarity. His work, once considered esoteric and groundbreaking, now feels surprisingly relevant in our modern world, grappling with the power of the mind and seeking deeper meaning. The enduring appeal of Troward's teachings lies in their timeless wisdom. He addressed fundamental questions about the nature of reality, the power of thought, and the potential of human consciousness, questions that continue to intrigue and challenge us today. His writings, though penned in the language of his time, speak to a universal human experience. He explored the challenges and triumphs of the human spirit, the yearning for purpose, and the desire to live a more conscious and fulfilling life. Troward's work transcends cultural and temporal boundaries. His ideas resonate with individuals from all walks of life, backgrounds, and belief systems, offering a common ground for exploring the potential of the human mind and the interconnectedness of all things. Troward's influence extends far beyond the realm of New Thought. His ideas have permeated various fields, shaping modern thought in profound ways. His work has become an integral part of the larger conversation about human potential, personal growth, and the power of the mind. In the field of self-help, Troward's concepts of the law of attraction, creative visualization, and the power of belief have become foundational principles. Countless books, workshops, and programs draw upon his teachings, empowering individuals to take control of their lives and manifest their desires. Troward's work has also influenced the field of psychology. His emphasis on the subconscious mind, the power of thought patterns, and the importance of self-awareness aligns with many modern psychological theories and therapeutic approaches. Within the realm of spirituality, Troward's teachings on the universal mind, the interconnectedness of all things, and the inherent divinity within each individual have resonated with those seeking a deeper understanding of their place in the cosmos. Beyond New Thought, Troward's broader impact. Troward's legacy transcends geographical boundaries. His work has been translated into numerous languages, spreading his ideas across continents and cultures. His teachings have found fertile ground in diverse societies, demonstrating the universal appeal of his message. In the East, Troward's emphasis on the interconnectedness of all things, the power of the mind, and the importance of spiritual growth aligns with ancient Eastern philosophies and spiritual practices. In the West, his work has provided a bridge between science and spirituality, appealing to those seeking a rational and experiential understanding of the nature of reality and the power of consciousness. Troward's work continues to inspire new generations of thinkers, writers, and teachers. His ideas are being explored, reinterpreted, and integrated into contemporary contexts, ensuring that his legacy remains relevant and impactful in the 21st century. A legacy of empowerment. Troward's gift to the world. Thomas Troward's greatest legacy is empowerment. We are active creators of our reality. Troward empowers us to take responsibility for our thoughts and actions. Recognize the immense potential within us. His teachings offer hope and possibility. We can transform our lives and achieve our dreams, make a positive difference in the world, embrace our inherent power, and live with purpose. Troward's message resonates deeply. His work is a beacon of light, guiding us towards understanding ourselves and our place in the universe. Troward's legacy is a call to action. Embrace our creative potential and live with fulfillment. His work is a timeless gift for generations to come. The enduring wisdom of Thomas Troward. Thomas Troward's ideas endure, bridging intellectual understanding and lived experience. He explored the mind's potential, blending clarity, logic, and respect for the human spirit. His legacy transcends time, emphasizing growth, creativity, and universal intelligence. Troward invites us to explore our consciousness and shape our reality. A call to conscious creation. Troward's work is a call to action. He challenges us to become conscious creators of our lives and step boldly into the driver's seat of our own experience. It asks us to acknowledge the power of our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions in shaping the world around us. Recognizing that what we cultivate within ourselves ripples outward. We have the capacity to transform our lives, to achieve our dreams, and to contribute to a more harmonious and fulfilling world.